So, welcome everybody to Be with Anna Brand, and my name is Michelle Minnikin, and I'm going to be weird today.
I listened to your webinar.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was. I don't know how many people were there, but people were watching quite intently.
There's 100 and
oh my god,
89 registered, but then loads of people said they were going to come on LinkedIn as well, but they didn't actually ever register. That's fine. But my energy was weird that night. I was just high as a kite. I just felt like I was like borderline hysterical.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, you didn't come across like that.
I didn't feel like me or grounded. I felt like I think there was almost like too much pressure.
Oh, so you felt right.
Yeah, so I didn't feel like everyone said it was great.
I was going to say you didn't come across like that. But sometimes you feel very different to how you come across, though, don't you?
I haven't watched it back. I never do. Never watch anything back.
And no, because you just criticise this.
It's like, oh my god, you look like your sister. Yeah. Well, she looks like me because I'm first, but yes.
Well, yeah. The thing is, though, all you need to listen to is what other people think anyway, and you've already been told. So if you looked back, you would just self-criticise, wouldn't you? Coming from, I want to talk about that though. The fact that you've just admitted there that you can be really self-critical.
Oh God!
But yet your background, as in your what you do. And you're a psychologist, and yet you are. Is that quite common within psychology?
Yeah, I think we all go down that route.
Is it because you feel, and then when you actually become a psychologist, do you end up knowing too much and making it worse?
Probably. But I think it's the wounded healer archetype. People want to understand themselves. They go down that route. I nearly went, and there's a lot of people down that route that want to manipulate other people as well. So it draws in some characters, let's just say that. But I think I grew up in Northern Ireland during the Troubles. Yeah. As a daughter of in the army, and I was English, and they didn't like me, and I've got a scar on my head. So you weren't born there? No.
Oh, okay. So explain.
So I was born. I should have been born in Germany, but my mum was like, nah. She came over to the UK to have me. But we just moved around, and my dad really loved Northern Ireland, so he kept bringing us back there. Oh wow! So and
that was quite a thing of your dad then to have to take. Was he fully aware of, like, obviously he brought the family there, but then he mustn't have known how awful it was going to be for.
Oh, he loved his job. Absolutely loved his job. There's been books written about my dad's job, but just say that. He loved his job. But my mum basically said, we're not going back, and divorced him because he went back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The best place we ever lived was in Germany, though.
Oh, was it? How come?
It was lovely. It was like, German people are lovely, and it's like, it felt so much safer than living in Northern Ireland as well.
Have you been back to Northern Ireland?
No.
Have you not? Is that purposely, or?
Well, we were going to, but my friend who lived there died, so we haven't been back. So.
Fair enough.
No, we were going to go. We've been to Dublin loads of times. Yeah. Obviously.
I still haven't been to Dublin. We've just been to Belfast loads of times.
No, I've done the Dublin thing, and you go to the Guinness Museum, and you sneak in your little your Ribena, so you can do your little Guinness and blackcurrant thing. They don't like it. They don't like it if they see you.
Do they not?
Obviously not. It's like you're ruining like the black gold with some blackcurrant, which I'm actually allergic to, but it's fine.
I still have to have it, even though I never drink Guinness, but every time we go to Ireland, I have a pint of Guinness. You've just got to, haven't you?
Them's the rules.
The rules. We're actually going in a couple of weeks. We're going
to Belfast again.
Belfast again. That's the only place I've been, Belfast. But I feel like it's a home from home.
That's lovely. I love.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I love the people.
I haven't
there.
been since I was 10.
Oh man.
I was just like, peace. Motherfuckers, I'm out.
Fair enough though, after what you've been through.
And my dad was like, when he read the beginning of my book, and I was like, I explained that kind of growing up in Northern Ireland thing, and he's like, you were very safe in Ireland. I was like, And so yeah, he got very upset when he read the book.
I'm going to write down. I'm going to read out some of my notes that I made when I was listening to you. And when you talk about people are always going to judge you.
Oh, yeah.
I love that because that's something that I talk about all the time. And I feel as if, because sometimes when you go to certain or you follow a program or this, and they're really big on just put yourself out there, just go live, and you get forced to go live, and the reason that people hate it so much and never do it again is one, because they didn't have any prep, they didn't have anything to say, there was no reason for it, and I think that people don't talk openly enough about the fact that people are going to judge you. Like, let's not fluff shit up and pretend that when you put yourself out there, everyone's going to love you.
No.
And I think that that's a good thing to say, but they're not, and that's all right. And then just be more prepared.
Yeah, you're not everybody's cup of tea. Have the scaffolding in place that you don't get so rejection sensitive that it never happens again. Yeah.
I think that. What do you think about talking to your kids about that? Because I feel like it's important to. How do you talk to kids about?
How old are yours?
11. Well,
Girls
the other
or
one's
boys?
19, both boys.
Yeah.
And I can tell by some of the things that they already talk about. Like, I've been through it with my 19-year-old.
We think girls are badly judged. So book number 3 will be the men.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. When are you starting that?
I'm not allowed to start it because everyone's like, Michelle, please just finish the thing you're doing now. So the program, the Rise Above program starts next week.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking people because we're doing like there's like 2 cohorts within it. There's like the morning cohort and the evening cohort, and it was like every week there's a session.
And that was for the time. Was it for the time difference?
Yeah. So we can get some Australians. Haven't got any Australians in on the morning, and then actually turns out all the English people want to do 9 till 11 as well.
Oh, do they?
And then we've got one for the Americans. We've got one American, so she might be on her own, so she might be on 1-to-1. But again, that's fine. So I'm taking people until a week on Wednesday, so the following Wednesday. So that's when I've got my questionnaire for the men. I've got my interview questions for them. I've got a list, and I've asked men, will they have that conversation with me? And so that's all done. But yeah, my posit is that men are obviously conditioned too. The male gaze for men is worse than the male gaze for women.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unreal.
In what way? Explain.
So many things that men do are for other men in terms of judgment. It's like if we think we've got it bad, we can least rebel, whereas the men, it's like you're in like tightrope box.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, give me like an example.
So it's going to be called model man deprogramming. So it's the effectively the example that I keep using is, you're 4 years old, little boy, your dad's died. At the funeral, everyone's saying that you're the man of the house now. It's that kind of.
Yeah, you're supposed to step up and be something that. Yeah.
You don't have the capacity to do, and that extra responsibility. So yes, and my whole kind of thing is that the patriarchy harms us all. Even bloody, the billionaires. You got Mark Zuckerberg whinging about like there's too much feminine energy in organizations. They're like, get a grip,
Yeah.
Get an actual grip, and it's like. So it's all around. Just that.
I guess even like saying the man of the house in general. Why does the man have to be the man of the house? Why?
No.
That's a thing of the past now, isn't it? You don't. The man doesn't have to be the breadwinner and the.
No. But even if you're not, so last 2 years ago, a woman who just got like a really fancy job at a fancy school, becoming the headmistress. Her husband was earning less money with her. He got upset about it and killed her. So it's that kind of, and it's kind of, if we look back sort of before sort of, you know, the Abrahamic religions, we'll just say that all of them bad. If we look at the time before, you know, people worshipped, you know, the sun and the moon and the seasons and the crops, and prayed for rain and like actual real things that exist.
Yeah.
But women at that point were able to own land and have, you know, and inherit, and in, you know, the olden times where men and women were pretty much equal, and the amount of effort and energy that society put into place by trying to put men into specific boxes, women in specific boxes, and keep us separate, and pit us against each other. It's like, for what end?
But so, it's and I guess you could say the other way around as well, where a couple do want to live like that, where a woman does want, well, actually I like my man going out to work, and he wants to be the man, and I want to be the woman that stays at home and cooks his tea and clean and that's all right as well. Why is there so much judgment? Why can't we just live our lives?
Can't win.
Like,
you literally, you have kids, you don't have kids, judged. You go to work, you don't go to work, judged. You are going to be judged. It's like there's literally no perfect path. Somebody is going to criticize you, so again, you might as well do what you want, because either way, you know, you are going to be judged, and people will, you know, you're not like you, and that is like, obviously for somebody with, you know, rejection sensitivity piece is a lot.
So how do you so for somebody who has been or feels that they have been conditioned in the same way that, and who fully relates to what you're saying, as in let's just talk about females just for now, and they do feel like they've had that conditioning, good girl conditioning, and they've been brought up, you know, because sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but is it the way that you're brought up as well?
It's all of it. So
it's all to do
even if you've got like the most liberal parents who try and bring you up in a sort of a non-gender specific way, you know, as soon as you get into school, you're 5 years old, and you're put on the table to supervise the naughty boys. From 5, you know, you are held to a totally different standard of behaviour in school. As soon as you see any TV programs, films, books, it's all around women know your place. So it is, and it's a lot of mine came from my grandparents.
Oh, did
you know? It's like,
were you close to? Did you spend a lot of time with them?
So, having, you know, lived abroad, I was put on a plane from the age of probably about 7 on my own, to go and spend some holidays at my grandparents' house. So I do 3 weeks at one set and 3 weeks the other. So they lived in Seaham and Hordern. So I don't know why I'm pointing that way. It might be the right way. It's probably not. So I used to spend 3 weeks each every summer.
Oh.
So my mum's parents were quite indoorsy people, and my dad's parents are quite outdoorsy people. So it was really weird.
So you just kind of adjust into one way of life, and then they're like, nope, now you're moving on. And then you're back home again. So then you're like,
so no wonder I left home when I was 12. I was like, you know what? I'm going to boarding school. Enid Blyton's fault. The army can pay for this shit. I'm off.
Is that how it happened? Did you actually decide you wanted to go to?
From the age of 8, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? I want to go boarding school. I was like, I don't want to hang around with you weirdos anymore. I'm out of here.
Oh my God. Because I remember my parents, she still talks about it now, when they had suggested sending me to a boarding school once. I never stopped crying and shouting, and I was like so mortified.
I'm ready.
Oh,
there we go. And then I never really went home. So I left home when I was 12.
Oh my God.
And yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
So then, because you were taken away from it, because you went to boarding school, how come it still existed? Or was it like that in boarding school as well?
what the
conditioning?
It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. It's like, oh, walk around, Tesco's, the clothes department, little boys, little girls are like, all the little girls stuff is like rabbits and bunnies and little kittens, like the prey animals.
Yeah.
Whereas all of the boys stuff is all like bold colours and tractors and dinosaurs and lions, all of the predator animals. It's literally, it's from a gender reveal party, or you getting your thing. And it's how how you're raising little girls to be pretty and to be polite and to be kind and to be nice and to share and to care and to, giving them little dollies and, ironing boards. And
yeah, I know. That is a good point, mind. Why did we get an ironing board or a little kitchen, or even a little post office? Me and my friend.
Did you have the post office? Was my best present.
Loved it so much.
Stamp and shit.
It was so good, wasn't it?
I would just at this point like to say that my son had a pink Peppa Pig kitchen.
Excellent. That's fine.
Oh, I love
and
that.
He loved it.
Oh man.
Oliver begged when he was little. He begged for like a little pram, like his girlfriend had a little pram for his teddy bears, and we went into Asda and there was like blue prams or pink prams, and he picked the pink pram.
Oh, that's so cute.
And honestly, the shit I got for him having and I was like painting my toenails blue, and he was like, "Can I have them too?" So I gave him blue toenails.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Who gave you shit?
Oh, a former friend. I wrote about her in the book. Yeah.
Oh, there's too many opinionated fuckers in the world, isn't there? We have this conversation all the time, don't we? Just opinion, like you say, everyone, you are always going to get judged. And I think that the best thing that you can do, especially for your kids, is to somehow teach them that, going back to that resilience, or that ability to be able to take that. How do you do that with children, or adults for that matter? How do you like prepare so that you can put yourself out there and be the face of your business and have that, which is another thing I want to talk to you about, because this is what we have in common, is we are just being us. And how good does it feel? Isn't it easy?
It's so much easier.
It's so much harder.
I don't have to pretend to be anybody.
It's so much harder to go out there and put a face on or put a persona on that isn't quite you. It's exhausting. To finally stop doing that and just be you is amazing.
Well, we think about it in school. So I was mortified when Oliver started in year 7, and the school rules. They get a little blue book with all the school rules in, and basically, I was like, they've been reading some Roald Dahl, because this is Matilda. It's like literally, the teacher knows best. You have to be obedient. Don't talk back. Don't be rude. Call them sir or miss. And like literally this level of rules. And then the bit that made me giggle is there was a table in the back. So it talks about the punishments and the infringements. So I'm like, so if I want a week off school, I can just pull the fire alarm and I'll get suspended for a week. Fine, great. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you telling them what the punishments are? Like, obviously that is supposed to deter people, but I'd be like, I quite fancy a week off school.
Exactly.
Have one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you a rebel in school, or were you a good girl in school?
The teachers thought I was an angel. I was probably less rebellious than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Because I was still like really competitive and wanted to do well. But yeah, there was a side of me that they did not know. Yeah. And I was the ringleader in that, from not knowing.
Ah, nice.
Having a sort of drug dealing boyfriend, and it's not anything bad, it was just cannabis. But it's like, yeah.
Kind of. Have you noticed?
Like a boyfriend who could drive, like, yeah.
Have you oh no, I used to get picked up by my boyfriend on school lunch times, and yeah. Have you noticed how much cannabis there is out there at the minute? I feel like no one hides it anymore. When I was younger, we used to actually hide that fact. Mm-hmm. People just do it in public.
Walk around the street.
It's just all right.
So we were in, a couple of years ago, we were in New York, and it's really bad.
Is it?
horrendous. So Oliver, being Oliver, it's like, you know, we'd get up in the morning because we were still on kind of UK time, so we were getting up stupid o'clock in the morning and finding something that was open at 6 o'clock to have breakfast because we were starving at that point. And it's like he's smelling the cannabis. It's very early to be smoking cannabis. Like, okay, Grandpa.
How old is he?
So he's just gone into year 11, so fifth form, as I like to call it, in the olden days. So it's just GCSE year.
Oh, I've got an Oliver as well. Well, he gets Ollie, but he's only 11. And then my 19-year-old is starting uni in a few weeks' time. Mental.
Yeah, this one's not going to uni. He's already decided, I don't even understand the point of it. Why are you spending that much? I was like, okay, fine. I don't need
Does he actually have a very nice, well-spoken accent like that?
No. No.
Oh.
Actually, so he was at North Gosforth.
Right.
And we've moved him, obviously, to Durham. And it's like slightly posher school.
Uh-huh.
And the Durham accent's slightly less. So I have noticed.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to.
Yes.
Nice.
He hasn't quite got an accent in mine, but you know.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He's still got his Geordie grammar though, bless him.
Oh, as he should.
Yeah. Well, it was sadly we're from Sunderland, so it is. You shouldn't.
Boo.
Yes, he's had like a season ticket holder for years, but I had one until he was born. I was like, I haven't got time for this. But yes.
Yeah, you couldn't get a Newcastle one. No point even trying.
Oh, all the Sunderland ones have sold out. So.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's living it.
I wrote down because I thought that you had staying small as a choice. I think that is really, I absolutely love that sentence, staying small as a choice.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely is. I feel like people don't think it's a choice. I feel like people think that it isn't within their control, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But actually, it's just, I think it's fear. Do you think it's fear a little bit that keeps people small?
It's fear of criticism, fear of judgment, but also that fear of our own power. I would say most of what we do is a choice. You know, you can decide to do something different. I think really interesting within the sort of the neurodiversity world, how much victim mentality there is in terms of, you know, I can't do this because of that. But if you have the right, you know, resources around you, the right support, the right people, the right strengths that you could develop around you, you can do anything.
Absolutely.
And, you know, putting sort of limits on your ability, if you are lucky enough to, you know, have your health. I find I really struggle with some of that that narrative around victims, and I used to have, like, so many of my clients had that kind of I'm a victim, can you rescue me thing, and it's like, absolutely not. Now I know that trying to get somebody from that victim mode, that, you know, I am the creator of my own life mode, is so difficult.
Is it really? So even from a psychologist's point of view, and that's what,
because it's so much easier to blame everyone else. It's like, you know, it's like the reason we're not doing very well is because of people on boats, or Nigel Farage says, or I have neurodiversity, or, you know, my parents were poor. It's yes.
So is it something? So can there be, as a patient psychologist
no,
scenario?
I don't have patients. I'm not that kind of psychologist.
But so okay, well, clients.
Yeah.
Sorry, as from a client psychologist point of view, even from a psychologist's point of view, is there actually a point where you cannot get these people out of that victim mentality?
I am a business and work psychologist, so it's all around normal people in the workplace. So I'm not clinical. Yeah. So I would say probably a lot of the clinical psychologists work with that. For me, for my energy, for my work, I've tried, and getting people to take responsibility for their own lives. If you're already not that way inclined, it's just so much harder. So I smell the victim and run away.
Yeah.
I was like, I am not for you. These are loads of other people that would love to work with you, but not me. I need people that are, willing. That's
the thing. It's the willing.
It's like, what's the point?
Exactly. I think it's the willingness, isn't it? A lot of people they just don't have it, and they're never going to have it.
No. There's the joke around, like, how many psychologists does it take to change a light bulb? And it's like, only one, but the light bulb really needs to want to change. So it's that kind of like, I can't fix people.
Yeah.
I can't rescue people. I've spent my entire life thinking that everything was my responsibility and my fault, and I have to just do all of the things. No.
Yeah.
No. I can't fix people. I can't rescue people.
It's hard to not feel like that about your own family members, isn't it? When you've got, it's really hard to sort of, and when people say, but that's not your responsibility anymore, and you're like, but they can say that until you're blue in the face, and it's never gonna help.
It's because we are, as mums, basically told that we are responsible for the emotional well-being of everybody and kind of managing the emotions of the people around us. It's like, I can't make people happy. Literally, they have to choose to be happy. It's like, so you have to sort of instill that sense of responsibility into them for their own happiness, because nobody can make you anything. You choose to. So poor James, he literally says to me, he's like, oh, you make me so happy. I'm like, I do not make you happy. We co-create the environment in which you can choose to be happy. It's like, oh, for crying out loud.
Are you the more practical one when it comes to that? Like,
no, not really, but we do laugh about it. But it is. It's interesting how much of our power that we give away to other people.
Yeah, it's like that. What's the other saying about people? People can only make you feel shit if you allow them. I can't remember the quote, but it is true, isn't it? People can only offend you if you allow them to offend you. So, but it's easier. But I was going to say it's easier said than done. But actually, it's not when you start to do. I think when you start to do it and just like we have, like you're doing brilliantly. Just put yourself out there, and just accept that some people just aren't going to be your people, and that's fine.
No, it's really interesting. So I used to be terrified. When I wrote the book, I was like, oh my God, proper psychologists. This is the psychologist imposter syndrome thing.
Oh God, yes.
So I think imposter syndrome is a bit nonsense, but that's an entirely different story. But that kind of, what are the real psychologists, the clinical psychologists, going to say about this? And I was really shitting it, because I'm like, I'm going to get kicked out of the British Psychological Society because I wrote a book with loads of swearing in it, and I was swearing on the internet. What is everyone going to think? So I got myself into a right tizzy about it, and I was like, well, so what? How do I inoculate myself? What can I do to vaccinate myself? And the best way of vaccination is you get a bit of exposure to it. So what I did is, all my friends that were clinical psychologists, do you want to read my book before it goes out? And they all absolutely loved it.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they all loved it. They're all sharing it with their clients. So funnily enough, the people I thought would hate it, love it the most.
Yeah.
In my program, I've got a clinical psychologist on there, and I've got an educational psychologist on there. So it's but they're proper doctors. I'm not a doctor. I have a doctorate level qualification, but I don't have the doctor title. And they're proper doctors, and they're coming on my program. So it's that kind of
that's
exposure therapy.
Amazing. That's very cool.
And that public. So there was a psychologist who had, by all intents purposes, he thought he was doing the right thing. So he would go and criticize other psychologists' LinkedIn posts. And because he was asking for the evidence, because his whole shtick is evidence-based practice.
Right.
And that, I kind of felt that was my kind of dragon slaying moment, because we would talk about it this guy's like, we're afraid to post on the internet because this guy will come in and say, where's the evidence? So we were like doing like loads of homework. I'm like, we have the evidence just in case you ask for it. It's like, who appointed you this, the psychology police? And he wrote a post basically saying, it's come to my attention I've been a bit of a, been a bit overly enthusiastic. And so I slid into his DMs and I was like, mate, and told him. And I had a conversation about like the fact that you are stopping female psychologists being comfortable talking about their practice on here because, you're going to come in with your evidence-based nonsense. Anyway, lovely dude. I will be interviewing him for the third book. And I was like, you live in our minds. Like what?
Get him on your podcast. That would be really funny.
Yeah, no, he's a really nice dude.
Is he?
Such a nice dude, and he didn't realise. And because there's significantly more female psychologists than men, he was probably doing it to the men, but we didn't see it as well. So I don't think there was like that misogyny angle.
So he just genuinely didn't realise it was, or didn't know it was even making people feel that way.
Yeah. So yeah, he got told, not just being but me like speaking up against the person that I was most afraid of.
Yes.
That kind of helped. And then my friend Felice, who she runs a business called Loud Women, and she is literally a menace on the internet. So she matches. She's a menace. She matches people's energy. So if somebody would come into my like early days, somebody would come in onto my post and start giving me shit, she'd go in like, what do you mean by that? And like match their energy. Obviously always a man. And so I kind of learnt by her doing it. And that gave me the courage to have, just to call this stuff out.
Yeah.
And like literally I was like giggling away. Last week I saw this guy, I saw him do it once and I was like, oh, what a dick. And he was writing on, is this appropriate for LinkedIn on a woman's post? So I was like, oh, what a knob. Next time, like literally days later, I saw him do it again and I lost my shit. I really got angry. So I was like, right, I am not standing for this. I'm like, this is the second time I've seen you do this week on a woman's post. Do you realise that you are not the LinkedIn police? If you don't like it, scroll past it. And also you are, by commenting on it, you are telling LinkedIn that you like this stuff. So LinkedIn's going to show you more of it. He hasn't responded, but I got 40 likes to that and then loads of people piled in on him. And I was like, yes. So the fact that and then we're friends now because I didn't even know this woman. I only saw it because him and I were connected. So now we're friends.
So something good's come out of it. Excellent.
And so it's that kind of like building those muscles of nobody can say anything now on LinkedIn that bothers me because I'm like, I will either play with them a little bit. It's kind of, you start like, are you being curious or are you being a dick? So you start with the assumption that they have good intentions. Quite often they don't. And then we play with them a little bit, and if they get too much, we just block them.
Yeah.
We do the last comment before they can come back as block. But that wouldn't have been me like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's the more you do it, but the fact that I knew I had backup. And but on Felice's like pinned post, she's like, you got a man in the comments being horrible, tag me and I'll come and help. So she's writing a book about the 10 dickheads you'll meet on the internet.
Oh, I like it.
And how to notice what they are and how to deal with it. So yeah,
that's that's brilliant. That's actually very much needed. That's really. I'm gonna have to find this. I need to connect with this woman. I think I'm gonna like her.
You will. She's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She's given me so much more confidence.
Oh, has
because she showed me how it's done.
Yeah.
Now I'm an absolute menace on the internet too.
It's some people and jump in there as well just to try and be clever. You know when people they comment and fine well that they're just commenting just to they're trying to put it in a way that they know you're going to struggle to maybe understand and you're going to have to read it a few times.
Oh, and this
you're
is
going
the
to have
beauty
to
of ChatGPT. Like,
oh yeah,
what do they mean by this?
What the fuck are they talking about? Yeah.
It's like, I'm not wasting the brain power and having to deal with this. So yes, what do they mean? Okay, being a dick. Excellent.
Just being a dick, trying to mess with your head. Yeah, absolute
Don't let
arseholes.
them. Don't let them. So yes, now I see any woman's post, and I will.
Yeah.
Sisterhood, solidarity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That absolutely. I think, and when you've got people, so for example, with your program, that's when you're in a group of people, you're all going to be supporting each other. So when someone is going to do that thing for the first time, those people are going to be there to like, yeah, don't worry, we're there to back you up. If anyone gives you shit, we're there in the comments. And that alone, isn't it? That alone is enough.
Yeah.
For them to just go out and be like, yeah, fuck it, I've got my...
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
LinkedIn, take my profile off me. Yes. Because it keeps doing that to women as well.
What?
LinkedIn keeps removing the profiles of women. What? So somebody wrote something along the lines of, it's a darling. Yes, my darling. And that was seen as harassment. So there are gangs of men, we're assuming. It's me being the old misandrist again. Anyway, that are reporting women with big followings, so they lose their LinkedIn.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the patriarchy's fighting back. So yes,
it's just it's just getting really boring, all this shite.
Yeah, so it's really important to have you have your mailing list, have people on different platforms, kind of not putting all your eggs into one basket.
Absolutely. A lot of people, it's quite scary how many people's businesses are solely
I'm currently banned off Facebook.
Are you?
Because somebody set up an Instagram account and then linked my Facebook to it. And I'm like, how has that happened? And I've had to join the flipping tick mark on Instagram to try and talk to an actual human, because if you don't pay them any money, you won't be able to speak to a human.
Oh, wow.
So I had a very frustrating 2 hours whilst I was on my period, which was probably not the best time because I ended up in tears and swearing lots to try and get my Facebook back. I don't do anything on Facebook. It's just, there's like this like baby photos of Oliver on there. So I just want my photos back. So I have me and ChatGPT have got a whole plan of what to do and how we have to go to like threaten the Information Commissioner's office level of data protection. But yeah,
I don't know how it's without ChatGPT now, like genuinely just like sorting out this mess. And I know a lot of people use it to do their work for them, which is horrific, awful. But if you use it for what
brainstorming,
you're clearly or just all of the shit that's in my head constantly and just blah blah blah. Right? Can you please just digest that for me? Give me it one bit at a time, and I'm just going to start to work through this. Yeah, it's amazing for that, isn't it?
Yeah. So I taught James so use ChatGPT like a sounding board. So it's like, ask me questions about this topic, I'll feed you all my stuff, and you now make sense of it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's a no-brainer, and especially when you work on your own, it's like, an absolute lifesaver.
I know.
Yeah, phenomenal.
It's like, what do I name this thing? This other accidental book that I've written.
I know I just said when's it coming out, and you're like, well, you've got to do this, and then you've got to do. But I think we're similar like that, as in like we both. Well, it's an ADHD thing, isn't it? Like, I've started about 100 things, which I'll never finish. But they're so exciting at the time, and I can't wait. And then
I know, you have to do them really quickly before the energy runs out. It's like, this room needs this room needs tidying.
Yeah.
And it's like, now I've made it worse.
I did that with our kitchen a few weeks ago. I was like, I'm going to do and it's quite a big kitchen as well. And I was like so ready to tackle the entire thing. Obsessed with the kitchen organization things on TikTok. I was like, my drawer's going to look like, cupboards are going to look like that. Oh, I'm so excited. And then, well, actually, it was more than a couple of weeks ago, because Jason keeps saying, when are you going to finish that? And I'm like, it was so exciting at the time. It was brilliant. Now I can't think of anything worse.
No, bore off.
So I just need to fall into the right business model now, where I can just start a new thing every single week.
And then you have the people to pick it up.
Exactly. Continue with that, please. I'm bored of it now.
Yes. So, in the olden days when you used Belbin, It's like that kind of the resource investigator and plant at 2 levels of like, basically, I'm here at the start and then I'm bored and you guys just need to finish it because I'm off starting something else over there.
Absolutely.
So yes, I am much better than I used to be because I finished a whole book. And a second book, and I'm going to do a third book.
The fact that you've managed to do that, though, I know you had a wing, not wing man, wing woman.
Yeah,
you had a wing woman. Yeah. So was she also good at as a sort of helping to complete, like helping to be that person that sees you through to the end type of thing?
No, not really. So she was my coach. So when I had my ADHD diagnosis, then I got really cross, and then it scared me because women aren't allowed to have anger. It's one of the things we're not allowed. We're allowed all the other emotions, but not anger, because scary women, angry women. Anyway, so went to coaching and therapy. She was the coach that I chose, and she was there when I figured all of this conditioning stuff out.
Yeah.
And she'd written a book called The Divine Feminist by Karen Roundtree. This beautiful book. And so she'd written that book, and so she introduced me to her publisher, and so it was like a hybrid publishing, because I didn't want to go down the traditional publishing route because they can change all of your words, they can put out book covers, and I'm like, I don't want the patriarchy to change any words. Anyway, big sense of autonomy, control, pathological demand avoidance, oppositional defiance disorder, presentations of autism in there somewhere.
Wow, there was a lot going on in that sense.
There was, wasn't there?
I'm going to have to listen to that.
It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I can't be told what to do.
Yeah.
It's like literally my gravestone will be like, here lies Michelle. She wouldn't be told.
Yeah.
I have to learn things for myself. And so I went down that route. So I then, as a part of that, it was like a hybrid self-publishing. So they midwifed the book. So I did all of the writing, and they would have had an editor there, but Karen's got like qualifications in like communications, and she's written books, and I was like, well, why don't we just do the editing?
Yeah.
So that's what we did. So
did you not feel pretty good finishing something how long did it take?
2 years. I put on 5 stone worth of emotional eating.
Wow.
And at 5 stone. James was so scared of me. He just used to hand me fucking Toblerones, slide it across the table in terror.
But for God, I mean, because of what we're like, not just liking the whole starting the thing and not.
I couldn't
how
it needed to go out. It's like.
How did that feel when you had actually finished that? Like, full on finished it?
Nobody was as surprised as I was.
How much did you drink during the process?
Not that actually, we scared each other. We scared ourselves in the pandemic. So it was like, ooh, we're locked down. It's like, it's cocktail hour every night.
I know, it was.
So,
but it was.
And we got about 3 months into it and realised that we were developing like a serious like gin addiction.
Yeah.
So we actually stopped drinking. It's only. This is really bad. So my friend passed away this year. So it was literally since she died we started drinking again.
Oh.
Not bad. Literally, we're allowed a glass of wine on a weekend. This is like not the levels of cocktails. But we have discovered in Aldi, Lidl. I always get confused. Lidl, you get like these like cans of cocktails, like pina coladas, like 99 pence or something. Yeah. We use them, and the pina colada, we just fill a glass up with like frozen pineapple instead of ice cubes. Oh my God, it's the bomb.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
I get them for the train sometimes if we're going on. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. So not so much drinking. It was mostly Toblerone. Wait. Emotional eating.
I am impressed though. I mean, I am impressed that you managed to get through that. And the fact that you didn't have a publisher, because they basically, I don't know, do they kind of write it for you?
No. Even if you've got a publisher, you have to write all of the words, and then an editor, like a copy editor, comes in and makes it sound. I write like an ADHDer. I'm like halfway through a page and like, ooh, I've got a really good idea for the next section, and then write that next section, and then sometimes forget to go back to finish that section. So all of my like university essays were like that as well, because my brain just sparks, and I'm like, oh, I need to get. And if I don't get it down straight away, then I've lost it forever.
Gone forever, exactly.
So yes, that was that was painful.
Yeah.
And the chapter on all of the ways that women are tired took me 6 months to write because I was tired.
Do you think women without kids are as tired?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I think even if you don't have children, you're still going to be responsible for more of that emotional labour at work. You know, you still have to be the perfect daughter, partner, friend, neighbour, colleague. So we still overly rely on the unpaid labour of women in all of the places. So even if you childless, partnerless, catless, dogless, you still will spend more time. You know, because women are supposed to have tidy houses, and only if someone's visiting.
Yeah. I do feel like life was a lot. I had so much time on my hands with it. Before kids, I used to think that I was busy, but when I look back, I think, I can't believe how much time I had on my hands before I had kids. It's actually phenomenal. I don't know what I should have written a book then. I had loads of time. Could have actually done it.
I know. But it's like kind of the adage, if you want something done, ask a busy woman to do it.
Yeah. Totally. Oh my God. Do you think some people are, this was one of the things I was thinking, are more naturally resilient to the good girl conditioning type of thing, upbringing, or whether it's, because are some girls just naturally going to be more good girly?
That behaviour is rewarded. So as I said, if you've got the most liberal parents, you know, it's really interesting. I would say the ones that there is no research on this at all. This is me and my opinion at this point. Neurodivergent people, we either go into it lock, stock, and two smoking barrels into that. Right, so this is all we've heard from the world. This is what we want. You know, the world wants us to be. They want us to be, you know, nice and kind and share and care and nurturing and all of the words that are associated with women, and become completely people pleasery and conflict avoidant, and try and make everybody happy. That was that kind of fear response. So you got the fight and flight, the two common ones, and the freeze we know about. The fawn, that kind of, somebody says something inappropriate and you laugh. That's the fawn response. That is people pleasing, because no matter, you just want people to like you. And that's again, it's a survival technique. So that's the route that I went down, and that's the route that so many other women go down, because the world is scary and there are these rules that we are supposed to play by. But I think there's a very beautiful subset of, I think, autistic women in particular that are like, I see the rules, I ain't playing. So I found a lot of interesting characters in that, because it's like, what can we learn from you?
Oh, that's.
But yes, and I think with age as well, because we are failing in terms of our femininity, because we are aging. God forbid, And we see it, we see the way that Madonna's dragged, and the way Pamela Anderson's recently been dragged for aging, and what's the chops, Barbie lady who got pregnant and now she's mid. It's almost a case of now we can't even try, because we have the benefit of age, that I find that there is a correlation between age, but a lot of the kids coming up through aren't playing it as well. So
I definitely get the age thing, because I was thinking to myself about you know, how women feel like they can't go without makeup and not dye their hair and not do their hair. They're deemed as either unprofessional, or they don't care, or they've let themselves go, or whatever. And I'm not sure I fully get that, because I personally I see somebody, whether they're a businesswoman or whatever, if they haven't bleached their hair and they don't wear makeup, and I don't see them as any different, or any of those things. But the aging thing, I fully get that. It actually is a massive issue that women are not supposed to age, but yet men, they're more distinguished now, that they've got the grey hair and the wrinkles, and they look actually, you know, handsome and distinguished. It's insane that women have to feel bad that we are naturally aging. It's absolutely appalling. Yeah. And because I've, you know, clicked on one or two things, probably the same as you know, this guy, the algorithm showed me more of it, because I was probably having a rant saying, can you believe this fucking arsehole, because this woman's aged, God forbid. And then now it's showing me more things, so now I'll go onto Facebook and it's telling me about how I need to do this, that and the other, because I'm clearly going to hit 50 soon, so I'm going to have to start.
You know, that sold out face strap.
What?
There was this like weird face strap.
A face strap?
Yeah, tell me. You have to put it on your face because it'll keep you younger. I'm like,
what?
Oh no.
Oh.
I know. It's like, oh, now we've got something else to worry about.
No, that's. I've never heard of that though.
Yeah,
a face strap. I feel like if I'm not going to type it in either, because
you'll get adverts for it. You'll get adverts for it, but it's just the anti-aging like industry, billions, trillions, absolutely, because, and again, it's making money off women's insecurities. So the book is like Careless People, a book that a woman wrote about her time at Facebook, and how they sort of, if they saw that a teenage girl had posted something and then posted a selfie or something and then quickly took it off, they then we need to put beauty adverts in her way because she has low self-esteem, so she's more likely to buy our shit. So it's weaponized against us.
It's horrific.
Yeah. So I refuse. So I've stopped dyeing my hair, much to the horror of my hairdresser. So this is my natural colour now.
That's actually a really nice natural colour.
I know. I thought
I'm trying to get mine that colour. Mine's like a good bit grey, weird. I don't know what it is now.
No,
I've bleached the shit out of it for so many years. I'll never know what my natural colour is anymore.
Yeah. So I'm like letting that go.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're letting it go for you though, yeah, rather than society and what society.
I like the colour. I used to say to my hairdresser, can we just get no, you can't dye your hair white. I'm like, well. Okay, fine. I tried.
But you don't need to. You say it's going to come through a lush colour.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like my hair's about 17 different colours now, but it's fine.
Exactly. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is A, it's going to save me fortune, and B, I like the colour, and I am excited about stopping my periods and embracing the crone energy.
Yeah.
Because periods suck.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Why don't we just say that as a good... I don't know if I'm going through that. I think I'm starting the whole menopause, I think. But I don't know why women would care about that. Other than the not nice symptoms that go with it, obviously. But other than that, yeah, exactly.
I know. And it's like, there's only, like mammals-wise, we evolved to have crone energy women, wise women of a certain, post-menopausal women. So there's a reason for society to have wise women. And looking back at my time as like early 20s and how much of an arsehole I
was such a dickhead
to all of the older women, because we're taught they are, irrelevant, insignificant, invisible, almost silly, ridiculous, when they are at the height of their power.
Yeah.
So the society has done a really good job of keeping us separate, because having access to the wisdom of elder women.
So you feel as if society's actually
Oh, yeah.
Purposely keeping us separate.
Yeah, 1,000%.
In what way?
Well, all of the ways that old women are, you know, invisible, not listened to, ridiculed. Society is scared of the power of a post-menopausal woman, which is really interesting.
Because they're kick-ass.
Yeah. It's like, we clearly needed them. That's why we evolved as humans to have them. You know, they're passing on the wisdom, teaching the young women. Because if that happened, that kind of cross-generational mentorship happened, then we wouldn't have to have learned all this shit the hard way.
Yeah.
But again, I know, going back to my gravestone, it's like, she didn't listen. But yes, I think it's interesting.
Yeah. What would you say then, one last question, what would you say to somebody then who has and does feel that they resonate with the good girl conditioning, and they are our age, and they really know that they've got something to say, and they really would like to be able to step into where they should be right now, but it's a terrifying thing to do. Like, as we know, the first time I did it, I felt physically sick. But it just gets easier and easier to the point where actually it's harder to do the other thing. Where do you think, where should they start? Like, what's one thing that they can, or one even small thing that they can do?
Find other women.
Right. So get
a gang. One of the most powerful things, again, one of the tools of coercion that society uses against women is keeping us apart, keeping us frenemies, keeping us with our internalized misogyny and all of that stuff. I don't know why I went American, but but it's that kind of, it's like we rise together, we rise in community, we back each other up. We don't have to all believe the same things. Like, we believe, you know, it's like we all have to think the same way and believe the same things, and like just being able to like disagree respectfully. Yeah. Because social media is stopping a lot of that.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
It's just like so divisive. You either are with us or against us. And like, can you not just like be in the middle and like understand all of the things and not really have an opinion on things? Because apparently that's not allowed as well now.
No.
So yeah, find your tribe, find your women, and stick by each other. That's just, honestly, I wasn't expecting you to say that, but that's actually the best advice you could have given. That's amazing, because that's just, I mean, bang on, perfect advice. Let's just end it on a high there. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Phenomenal. Michelle, Minnikin, thank you so much. Honestly, I so appreciate this, and I'm so happy that you've just come and been as open and honest. I think it's going to be so valuable for people to listen to. Where should people find you? I do spend a lot of time on LinkedIn before they kick me off, but I'm very lucky with a name that there's only like 3 of us that I know of on the planet called Michelle Minnikin. Is there? I love that. There's somebody in Newcastle, bizarrely, works with my ex-husband. Yeah, and there's one of them's in Newcastle. Yeah. No. Yeah, and then there's another one in Australia. So yeah. That's bizarre. Have you reached out? I feel like you should. No, I think it'd be weird. I'm not. What's that guy that did the reaching out thing? Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah. He found all the other one of those names as well. Was it not Dave? Is it not Dave? Ed Gorman. That's it. Dave Gorman. Dave Gorman. Yeah. It's always bloody Dave, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, find it. Yeah, you find me. I'm on the internet. I'm on the internet. Thank you.